Like I said, there's supposed to be more time gap than like one night. Like this is the point where it's like, no, this is all one night or maybe 2 nights. But up till now, I think there's supposed to be a significant gap between
Mission?
each mission. Yeah, like if you do the Venus quest and you're getting payoffs from her, your payoff's pretty low if you go after every single quest, but you go after every
Here
other
again?
quest, she says
the
it's
matter?
been a while and your money has been piling up.
Yeah.
Of course. Your power
Venus,
far
my
surpasses my own.
constant money dropper.
Man, I
She
don't
has
have
been
much
a
money
great
on
use-
me. This is not good at
See,
all.
This is weird for me because I always have upward. Like I always have over $1,000 in my wallet.
Well,
so
that's
I can
because you did
just-
the Venus quest, and I haven't bothered on this character.
Yeah, 'cause I'm always with tons of cash on hand.
Also, I haven't been bothering to pawn stuff.
Yeah, well, you can sell things to Vandal. Like you could sell those guns you don't use and maybe books you're not gonna read, things like that.
Also, I'm pretty sure I've got
You have like no points in haggle.
pretty sure I've got a cabinet full of crap. So. Oh right, I never finished Ruby's quest.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you can see, I'm usually pretty fastidious about stowing crap I don't need away. I may as well sell
Also, some of
the
the melee weapons you're not going to use either. Like the Shingunto. You don't need that anymore.
lame katana. I'm going to sell my hands.
Oh, what makes sure is you can't sell your hands or your starting equipment or your starting jacket.
What I really ought to do is get back to my apartment and dig all the crap out of the chest and sell it, but that would be kind of boring to do on the show.
Like that one episode in the New Vegas season of Spoiler Warning. Where it's been a
Yeah, pretty much
vendor
like that. I should
This
have-
is not a game that's about the inventory like was the
Vegas.
case in New Vegas and Fallout 3 and such. Yeah.
Yeah, you could conceivably play New Vegas as a wandering merchant. It'd be pretty easy. Since that's what you're doing basically anyway.
Actually, let me see if I can find some convenient person to...
If only you had one more point in seduction. You just go into the club and
Only good place in Santa Monica usually is maybe the parking garage if only one person is in there instead of two.
Alright, let's check.
Nope. Because they stand right there. You already walk past where they stand when they're in here. I don't know why, but like people just randomly come in here and stand around.
you could hire a hooker. I guess you can't because you don't have any money.
Nope, I am a broke vampire.
See, because I have enough points I can seduce a hooker, and I have plenty of money to do so in my playthrough.
Now I kind of want to play like a...
One quest, because I did Venus' quest, you didn't, and that one thing changed our money situations entirely.
I still don't think it would really be a great quest to do for the show, but
It wouldn't do. I wouldn't recommend doing it for a show because it's not a very interesting quest, and although even if it's pretty short.
maybe I'll do it in an off season, or in between recordings. I am tripping over my tongue today.
You guys have made me
Because
kind of
it's
interested in playing a...
Quest
Shut
only
up,
for
it's
the-
my turn now. You've
Did
made
you
me
raise
kinda...
your hand, Krellen?
No, I'm just being the boss. Now shut up.
Didn't talk.
It's made me kind of interested in playing a transient hobo Tremere now. You know, who like is homeless but a Tremere and has all this magical power but no social power for some reason because some Tremere just randomly embraced some hobo. There's an elevator in the alley that you need to get into.
What clan do you usually play as, Krellen?
Like when I'm playing this, or in the
You're
tabletop,
playing for
or
funsies. You're playing this game for funsies.
Malkavian.
No, you stop.
And it's not just because they have the fun dialogue.
They do have obfuscate, don't they?
Yeah, the combination of Auspex, Offuscape, and Dementation is just like the perfect set of disciplines for like how I like to play. Because I like playing sort of a stealthy, sneak, social character. So
Was that technically Diablerie?
no, that was a ghoul. Now, if you manage to drink his blood, that would be Diablo.
You might want to walk away.
Huh, he did explode. Weird, I
He
thought
suffered
vampires
final
didn't do
death.
that.
These are trash Sabbat vampires, so they're like 13th or 14th generation. They have way less resistance, and you know, you're an 8th generation vampire.
And you have a katana. Why aren't you using the katana?
Because he
Because-
can make people explode.
Exactly, thank you, Krellen.
But you don't want to waste all that blood. You want to save it for like when you get a really bad dude.
This place is full. Literally, it is full of ghouls and non-vampires. There are plenty of food sources.
And I believe you can, you can Diablerize and the game will not notice. And I guess it wouldn't do
Not
anything to you
100%.
because
You're of a mid-generation.
you're almost certainly of a lower generation than all these mooks. So
Strictly
and so
speaking,
this
if
is
you,
the weird blood ball thing that's going on. This guy is just standing here and he does not have eyes. It's really creepy.
So he's
But-
just there for the food source.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
basically.
You do lose humanity if you kill him, though.
I do? No, I don't.
Okay, then your pact changed it.
It's a
Combat
combat
zone.
zone, so I wouldn't expect to lose humanity for anything.
Well, like, so that guy with the knife over there, you could eat him because he's a ghoul.
Or I could
But
blood strike him because apparently he can't spot me behind this cardboard.
But I'm fairly certain that you actually cannot feed off of the vampires. Like, all feeding attempts will fail.
Oh, hey.
But anyways,
Not this dude.
on the subject of Diablerie, if you Diablerized enough of these guys and they had enough skill with their clan discipline, you should be able to like absorb their clan discipline from Diablerizing them. And both
So that
both of the Sabbat clans do have unique clan disciplines.
like flesh
Okay.
crafting.
Yeah, the Jmitsi have flesh crafting and the Lasombra have shadow crafting.
Yeah, what clan do you think these dudes are?
The guys with the claws that jump out of the doors and shit, they're Shmitsi, and the guys with the shotguns and the spiky like werewolf or Wolverine hair are Lasombra.
You're taking a lot of aggravated damage.
Yeah, I know.
Well, the guy with the claws right there, the Shmitsi who's a war form, has supernatural claws that do aggravated damage.
I think it might fail all feed attempts on these guys.
Told you. How come you don't believe me when I tell you things?
Because I could have sworn I'd done it in
Because
previous
patch
games.
differences.
So do I just want to go downstairs and not bother with all these dudes?
Probably.
Oh no, this is blocked. I could go upstairs. But that's not a door that opens. Oh, this is how I came in. Weird.
No, there's a hole in the floor you're looking for.
Alright then.
It's a holy floor.
I'll keep going. I don't remember the layout of this place very well. It's not that there's much to remember. It's a giant rat maze.
You know, I take that back. It's actually possible that the Wolverine-haired guys are supposed to be Toreador Antitribu. Because certainly the disciplines they have suggest they're probably Toreador.
There you go. You found the hole in the floor.
Oh, I can feed on you. Get over here.
You're gonna get shot.
Oh, yeah, I am gonna get shot, I guess. I'll get back here again.
Wow.
Where's the door?
You gonna kill him or not?
Oh, here's the door. That is also a door.
Do you get more blood strikes when you level up your thaumaturgy? Because my blood strikes come out pretty slowly, and you can only do one, and then it takes a while to recharge.
That seems entirely plausible, but I don't really know.
Krellen, any commentary on the matter?
No. Probably the discipline they changed the most from the tabletop game is thaumaturgy.
That wouldn't surprise me, considering that it's kind of one of the more fantastical out of all disciplines.
Really? Not dominate? I would have expected one of the speech disciplines would change most.
No, because thaumaturgy. If you play Redemption, you will actually see a little bit more how thaumaturgy actually works. In Redemption, there's like 6 or 7 thaumaturgy disciplines, and there's not just one overarching branch. And
What the hell? There I go. That's better.
even assuming Path of Blood thaumaturgy, which is what the thaumaturgy in this game is, it still doesn't work very much like this. Where I mean, because like the thaumaturgy effects in the tabletop are a little less combative than
The tabletop hasn't got blood boil? Super lame.
It actually does.
Is there any discipline that we have that tabletop doesn't have?
Well, like you can't use dominate to make people kill themselves.
So, do we have all the thaumaturgy spells in the tabletop? Do they have all these spells?
I do think that Bloodstrike does actually exist. Hold on, I am actually looking in a book right now.
What about Blood Purge and all them?
Alright, so first level of the Blood Path lets you know what generation a vampire is by tasting their blood. Actually, you can know more than just their generation. You can know a bunch of information about them by tasting their blood. Second level lets you force a vampire to spend their blood. Oh yeah, I forgot they added the girls here too.
Kind of like Blood Purge.
Yeah, a little bit.
If you stretch definition a little bit.
So this room is the room that makes it clear that these vampires are supposed to be La Sombra, because they do that disappearing thing into the shadows. But the other disciplines that those guys, or girls in this case, demonstrate are celerity and presence, which are not La Sombra disciplines.
Well, maybe they just didn't want to implement another discipline. But see, I know the Gangrel are not... Gangrel frenzies don't work the way they're supposed to in this.
Yeah, well, the Gangrel clan or the Gangrel clan weakness is significantly different from what they do here, because what it is in the tabletop is whenever a Gangrel frenzies, actually I think it's every 5 times they frenzy or something like that, they gain an animal trait that is part that they cannot shapeshift out of, and is always part of them, like, a tail or fangs or fur or something like that.
Sweet, a drink.
Anyways, the third level of the Path of Blood lets you lower your generation for temporarily.
For the purposes of like some sort of check or something?
For any sort of use, actually. I suppose technically it could be used to embrace a vampire of higher, who would be lower generation of you once your potency wore off, because it does not give any kind of conditions. The fourth level of the Path of Blood is Bloodstrike. And then the fifth power is Blood Boil.
Really? Blood Boil comes right after Bloodstrike? That's surprising.
In the tabletop game, stealing blood from people is a lot more powerful than it is in this game.
Where did we go?
Because like in the tabletop game, when a vampire runs out of blood, they go into torpor. They fall asleep for a very long time. So like you can defeat enemies by draining their blood. Incidentally, also another thing that is implemented in Redemption that is not implemented in this game, because you can run out of blood and go into torpor, or make vampiric enemies run out of blood and go into torpor in Redemption.
Is that like a special game over, or what does it mean?
No, you you have companions, so as long as everybody isn't disabled, combat continues, and then if combat is over, they can bring you back up. There's a discipline in the game that's purpose is to revive you from torpor. Actually, probably another form of thaumaturgy, frankly, because that's where that discipline comes from.